right, that wasn't Randy Savage. It's me, Brian, from Boss, Best Orlando Sports Station. And it's been a while, man. It really has. And I figured it'd be a great time to start doing this again. Here in Orlando, it has gotten a little bit crazy. It's a week before WrestleMania, man, and WWE has taken over this town. They are literally here all week, man. It's pretty awesome. Everywhere you go, there's some kind of advertisement, promotion, marketing deal for WrestleMania. And, you know, as there should be, it's their Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Fairly large card. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about expectations, and we'll talk about matches that just make you go, you know what I mean? So let's go right to it, man. We'll start with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It's not, I don't know, it's not anything I feel deserves this big push. Now, it's a kickoff match, meaning it's not really going to be aired during WrestleMania time, so, you know, it's really a chance to give people some TV time and I guess exposure. You know, you got Big Show, Sami Zayn, Braun Strowman, and Apollo Crews, and I'm sure if I were to predict, and I'll do some predictions here, I think Braun Strowman's got to be the guy. They're pushing him, you know, but I can't get excited about a Battle Royal. You know, if it's a Royal Rumble, that's one thing. This, you know, and I get, you know, they're using the Andre the Giant name to make it big. It just doesn't work for me. Others might like it. Fantastic. I could be okay without it. The Raw Tag Team Championship, the Triple Threat Ladder match. You got Gallows and Anderson versus Enzo and Big Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus. I mean, it's good tag teams. Gallows and Anderson, I feel, definitely deserved to be the champs. They definitely deserve a run. I love watching them. Obviously, you know their history in New Japan and you know, all over the world. Cesaro and Sheamus. I'll be honest, I've never been a Cesaro fan. You talk about wrestlers who are very who foreshadow their match, right? They're very basic, repetitive. Every match Cesaro has, it's the exact same, in my opinion. Again, these are all my opinions. Cesaro and Sheamus, it's great. I'm not a huge fan. Enzo and Cass, I don't know. Have they even won a match? I mean, if they have, it's definitely under 5 or 6. I'll tell you that. Every match I look, I feel like Enzo is unconscious at some point. However, I feel that they've paid the dues, and I feel like this is their moment to shine. I think they will win the championship at WrestleMania via ladder match. Although Gallows and Anderson, I wouldn't mind seeing retaining it because I think those guys are some bad dudes. Let's go to the Intercontinental title match. Ambrose versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's a guy who won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I believe it was last year, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe the year before. I can't remember exactly. So it kind of catapulted him a little bit. I like Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's a mean dude. Problem is, Dean Ambrose is a scrappy dude, and he could fight. He could put on a show, man. I remember Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens matches, and Dean Ambrose is a bad man. Baron Corbin definitely, finally, you know, he deserves to be in a title match. I know it's been a little while since he, you know, he went on a good win streak. He had some big matches, big pay-per-views. He deserves it. I think that Dean Ambrose, though, retains his title at WrestleMania. Next, you know what? No, I'm not going to go next. We're going to do this one first. Raw Women's Championship, Fatal 4-Way. Bayley versus Charlotte versus Sasha versus Nia Jax. Man, didn't they? Was it last year WrestleMania or the year before that when they had Charlotte versus Sasha versus what's her name? Irish glass kicker girl. You know, I want to see the little one-on-one at WrestleMania. But, I mean, 4-way, you got Charlotte, who probably is, I feel, the best women's wrestler in the history of WWE. The chick, she's got the part, she got the look, she's got the attitude, she's got the athleticism. She's built for this, man. And, you know, when your father is Rick, there's always that doubt, right? That's the shadow you live in. She stepped out of that real fast. Charlotte's a bad dude. However, I feel like tonight, WrestleMania night, I feel like Sasha Banks will get her WrestleMania moment since she really hasn't won the title at a big pay-per-view. A couple of WrestleManias ago was when Snoop Dogg walked her out and everything. That was as close as she got. I feel Sasha is going to win the Women's Championship. Let's go to Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. Man, all right. So, gosh. All right. Shane McMahon has some good matches, does he not? I mean, I think we could all agree. He takes some big bumps. He can hold his own in the ring. Okay. AJ Styles is a very accomplished wrestler throughout the world. And since he came to the WWE, he has done nothing but put on a show, winning the world title. I feel he deserves to be in a title match at WrestleMania. That's my opinion. Whether it be an IC or the world title, this guy, he deserves the main event WrestleMania. Period. That's just it. But I'm sure they'll put on a good match. You know, like I said, Shane always has some good matches. AJ, obviously, the same thing. I just feel like AJ deserves more than what they're doing to him here at Mania. Seth Rollins versus Triple H. All right, I'm going to go ahead and say it. All right? I'm going to go ahead and say it, man. I'm over Triple H, man. Like, stop putting yourself on the card. You'll fight once a year, and it's always got to be at WrestleMania, man. Leave it alone. You're done, bro. Stop giving yourself world title matches. Stop giving yourself, this TV time. Work on the NXT. Do your thing. Leave these dudes alone. No more. Seth Rollins wins this one. Seth Rollins is a bad dude. He'll get another title run here shortly, I'm very sure of. But it's good to see him back. Hopefully he'll be healthy. Hopefully he will be able to, continue his career without any more major injuries. It's just unfortunate what's happened to him over the last, year, basically. But I think Seth Rollins wins this one. Again, Triple H, he had his run. I'm overseeing him in WrestleManias and, once a year, twice a year, whatever the case might be. All right, let's talk about the match. I feel this match is going to steal the show. This is going to be the best match on the card. Hands down, in my opinion. United States title match. Jericho versus Owens, man. Okay, these dudes, first off, they both put on a show. Right? Whoever they're fighting, they both put on a show. Jericho has found a way to reinvent himself, and it's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. What he has done over the last, 8 months, give or take, when he joined with the KO and they were best friends, I mean, it's great. And, Kevin Owens, everybody, they love to hate him, right? They love to hate him. Kevin Owens is a great wrestler, though, man. He puts on a show. He puts his body on the line. I feel Jericho, he's a type of person that wouldn't have a problem putting Kevin Owens over, I don't believe. And I know last year Jericho did beat AJ. I feel somehow Owens is going to do something, and there'll be a way that he wins the U.S. title match. That's in my opinion. I think that's what's going to happen. But I think that's going to be the match that steals the card, steals the show. Let's talk about the Power Couples Collide. All right, let's not talk about that. John Cena and Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. I mean, that's cool. You want to talk about mixed tag teams? Let's talk about the first ever mixed tag team in WrestleMania history. It's a question. Go. Who got the answer to it? Anybody? Anybody? All right, I'll give you the answer. Randy Macho Man Savage and Sensational Sherry versus Dusty Rhodes and what was her name? Sweet Sapphire. Oh, Sweet Sapphire! Yeah, first one. I'm not a big fan of this match. Although, I will tell you, I do like what The Miz has done. I feel like his career has kind of been reinvented as well. I feel like he made a good turn. And I've enjoyed watching his matches. I really like The Miz. I think he's a hard-working guy, man. I've seen Bella got to win that match just because. Why else? They're going to put him in the tag team match, really. Let's be, got John Cena, the face of the company. They're going to put him in a mixed tag team. It's just, I don't know. All right. Let's talk about Phenom versus the Big Dog. Taker versus Roman Reigns. Now, if I'm like most of you, or I guess I should say if most of you are like me, because that would be a lot better, you probably were wanting to see Taker win the Royal Rumble to main event WrestleMania. Am I right? Even if I'm not right, you can say I'm right because you know it's true. And instead, what happens? Who draws number 30? How pissed was everybody that Taker drew that? Oh, my God. Taker, Roman Reigns. This is where Taker passes the torch to Roman Reigns. Fantastic. Goldberg, Brock Lesnar. Another one can go either way. Goldberg somehow has owned Lesnar. I think this is where Lesnar redeems himself at WrestleMania, becomes Universal Champ, because I don't think Goldberg plans on sticking around much longer. But it should be definitely a very good match between two guys who put on a good match a couple years, 10, 12 years ago. Main event. And I can't get over that this is a main event for WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. To me, this is not main event material, WrestleMania. You can argue with me all you want. It's not. It's not. I think Bray Wyatt wins. Something's going to happen in the main event. But this is not main event material WrestleMania. You go from Bray Wyatt, who I don't think he's main evented, a SummerSlam or anything of that nature yet, and he's going to go ahead and I don't know. WWE's kind of doing that whole push him down. Don't get me wrong, he's deserved, title run or whatnot. Just I don't know if this is the best main event you could have put on at WrestleMania. I definitely think an AJ Styles Bray Wyatt match would have been great, or even an AJ Styles, Goldberg or Randy Orton. You could have mixed things up and made it a little bit more entertaining, I feel. Again, these are all opinions. It's WrestleMania. Orlando, like I said, is going crazy. That's going to wrap it up here. Appreciate you all for listening. By all means, you can comment. You can let me know your opinions. And we can't forget the host, by the way, the New Day. How bad is that? You broke the tag team championship run in the history of the business, and now you're not even in WrestleMania. What are we doing here? Oh, man. Anyways, guys, appreciate y'all listening. It's Brian, Best Orlando Sports Station. Take care, guys.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Not again. Yeah, I learned the game from William Wesley. You can never check me. Back to back for the niggas that didn't get the message. Back to back like I'm on the cover of Lethal Weapon.